My dear little earthlings, we truly do appear to have gone to another planet, or at least to the fairy tale forest of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, except that this time it is a golden oldie granny. Today's moment of disbelief and hilarity was this story in the Daily Flail. An ambulance crew somehow mixed up and took 89-year-old Mrs. Mahoney to the wrong house and tucked her into a stranger's bed. It was a few hours before the homeowner actually looked at their newly returned relative and realised it was not their relative. When they opened the door to the ambulance crew, we can only assume they didn't greet or recognise their returning relative and were preoccupied for a few hours before actually checking on them and then sounding the alarm. Mrs. Mahoney had previously suffered a stroke and did not make much of a fuss when she was tucked into a bed at a stranger's property. Mrs. Mahoney's family had also raised the alarm when she did not appear home as expected. The hospital said there was a bit of a mix-up and are investigating. That's putting it mildly. The story does not say what happened to the other lady who suffered dementia, whose house Mrs. Mahoney was taken to. Was she left in hospital or taken elsewhere? Did the big bad wolf eat her? To add insult to injury, after being collected, Mrs. Mahoney, understandably, wanted to go straight to her own home, but her family insisted she go back to hospital and be checked out. As their son says, God knows what the house she was taken to was like. Which is rather insulting to the other family. Such is the fear of COVID in some people. Coincidentally, the tale of this mix-up bears a resemblance to an episode of a 1990s sitcom series, One Foot in the Grave.
Got ourselves into a right, old people.
19 Rivers Bank. This is definitely the one. Hello? Anybody home? Mr. Staymaker, we brought your wife back from the hospital.
Perhaps she's in the garden or something. She's still very sedated. I think we should put her straight to bed.
This way, that's it.
And that's it.
Nasty old accident they've had up there with that lamppost, eh? No mistake.
Wish I'd stayed at home and read a bloody book. Anything. Council do come round about that tomorrow. They take a hammer and smash that bulb in. I've just about had enough of it. Are you awake? Did you have a nice time tonight? Who the hell's that at this hour? All right, I'll go. All right, keep your shirt on.
What were you doing, leaving the cat shop? Expect me to get back in. Sorry, I'm later than I said. clean and tell you. Is she? You haven't been sleeping with this?
I thought it was you.
Thank you for listening. All sources and links are listed below. Doesn't matter if you woke up 20 years ago or in the last 5 minutes. We all need to stand together and say no to their planned re-engineering of life on planet Earth.